boot from G.I.L.I at a clearance price of $139. It's our first day presenting this boot to you at that great low price on Easy Pay for $27.80 and reduced shipping and handling here. It used to be $12.72, but at the moment, it's $7 to get these boots home. We have 3 colors available for you to choose from. So what you see right now, that color is the Hunter, and that is our most limited. So I'll ask you to keep an eye on the guide on the bottom of the screen so that you know where we stand in Hunter. But what a unique color in a tall shaft boot. And you see how nicely it goes back with her jacket. If you've picked up any tops or jackets so far this season that are similar to like that olive vein, Hunter is going to go beautifully. And then what Sheila was wearing, that's the color Camel, and that's what I have here in front of me. I think if you were to imagine suede and shearling together, this is probably the color combination that you would expect to see maybe in a jacket or a coat. To see it in a boot is so unique, but isn't that gorgeous, that camel with that creamy shearling, and then the shearling wraps around the top of the boot and then comes around just the outside down to the base. Again, that's the camel. The one that I've been wearing is what's here in the center, and this is the black, all black, including the shearling. Isn't that sweet? And so you might not have even noticed all of that detail on my legs from a distance. But those are beautiful. And I'll show you some of the other details here in just a second. And then one more choice, a close look here at the Hunter. So at a clearance price of $139, but on Easy Pay here for $27.80, this is a boot that Jill Martin, who's the creative director of G.I.L.I, she was inspired by a boot that she describes as having, well, the actual price, I'll just say 3 zeros. Very expensive designer boot. And her friend, her neighbor, Daveen, also admired this boot. So when Jill set out to create something similar, she named it after her neighbor, but that original boot had a heel on it. And Jill was thinking to herself, like, you know, it's cute, but that's unrelatable. That doesn't really make sense for most women. So that's why she wanted to do something similar in terms of marrying the suede and the shearling, but do it for us in more of a flat style instead of a heel tall shaft boot. So in this case, that's just a 1-inch heel on the back. The shaft is 16.5 inches tall, and then around the calf, 15 inches. The boot itself, so the front of it, let me see, I'll do it on the camel. So the front of this boot, when we say suede, the front of it and then the area around the back of the heel, that's what's done in suede. So beautiful, you can see that. Isn't that nice? That's why this boot originally was $241, is because the materials are delicious. So that suede goes all the way down the front and then on the toe of the shoe and then around the back here as well. Okay, so that's all suede. But then you notice, can you see up at the top here? That gives you a little bit of extra stretch. It's almost like a scuba suit. So if you need some extra give on the back of your boot, then that's what is sort of like hugging and giving you the fit that you need. And then to get in and out of the boot, zip goes all the way bottom to top. So easy to get in and out of. I will say for me, I typically wear like a pretty true medium in shoes, and I've got a great fit on these boots. I would think if you're more of you have a wider foot, this might not be the choice for you. That's just my experience. You're welcome to make that call on your own, but I always want to give you a heads up, especially with something, you know, like a boot that you would want to fit beautifully. And then if you're thinking about size, like what I go 8.5, 9, because I can sometimes go either way. I'm in the 8.5 and they feel great. If I were to wear like a super nubby sock, then I might go up, but otherwise I would just say whatever size you think you are, go there. Gals, did I, like based on your experience, do you feel like I'm accurate on that? Sheila says yes. Ann has to think about it, but she's nodding her head. I think it's just in general support overall. The idea with this boot is really about the look. That in, you know, some of these other boots that can cost hundreds, and maybe like the one that Jill saw, that it cost thousands of dollars, that it was inspired by that look. But then let's make it a little bit easier to wear. Let's not do, you know, a big heel on it, because, you know, especially during the day, I love to wear heels, but there are some occasions where I just feel like it's not quite right. It's just a little too much. It's a little overdone. And so to still be able to have a ton of style with this, that you're marrying the suede and the shearling, that when your girlfriends see this boot, they're going to be like, wow, those are great. Or that strangers admire them when you're checking out, getting your groceries at the store, whatever it is. You're still flexing your style, but you're doing it in a flat boot. At a clearance price here of $139, and then take advantage of Easy Pay, $27.80 to get this gorgeous boot from G.I.L.I home. Would you like to have it here in the camel? In the center, what I've been wearing, this is the black, and then we also have it available here in the hunter. So those are your choices. In terms of size, I hope we still have yours left. Just look at the guide on the bottom of your screen, or feel free to visit QVC.com, and we'll have all of that spelled out online for item number 8281896. Okay, that'll do it for me and shoes, but I'm not leaving just yet. On the other side of the break, you know who's here? I saw her in the distance looking cute as a button. Miss Susan Lucci's here, and we are going to work out. I hope you'll join us and get inspired. That's next.
Shop QVC presents Fanny Shoes on Sale. You'll find beautiful shoes by top designers, all at 50% off. And every purchase benefits breast cancer research and education. Great shoes for a great cause. What's not to love? Tune in Thursday, October 12th at 6 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
You can watch QVC, QVC2, and Beauty IQ streaming on your computer. Go to QVC.com and click on Shop QVC TV. It's that simple. Our testimonial calls are live and uncensored. QVC cannot substantiate and therefore cannot be held responsible for claims made by viewers.
Don't miss the good times. Go shoe shopping with Pat Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern on QVC2.